The quest to be world champion gets underway once more this August at St. Jakobshalle in Basel, Switzerland. A regular on the HSBC BWF World Tour, St. Jakobshalle has seen its fair share of elite badminton action, but never to this extent. The TOTAL BWF World Championships 2019 will be bigger and better than ever, as this year marks the 25th anniversary of the sport's marquee event. The World Championships returned to Switzerland for the first time since 1995, when it was staged in Lausanne. Indonesia was the most successful nation on that occasion, winning men's singles and men's doubles. This time, China and Japan are the heavy favourites. In men's singles, though China secured a full complement of 4 qualifiers, their title hopes were dealt a big blow as Sudirman Cup hero Xie Yuqi withdrew from the tournament after suffering an ankle injury in the second round of the Blibli Indonesia Open 2019. China's charge will now be led by 2-time champion Chen Long and 5-time champion Lin Dan, with Lin having secured his first HSBC BWF World Tour title of the year at Chen's expense at the Celcom Asiata Malaysia Open. Denmark's campaign was dented by the bad news that Victor Axelsen had also withdrawn due to a back injury. European Games gold medalist Anders Antonsen will have to step out of Axelsen's shadow and prove his mettle on the biggest of stages. These developments entrenched Japan's Kento Momota as the overwhelming favourite yet again.
そうですね、先週負けでちょっと自信失ってたんですけど、今週はしっかり結果を出すことができて、世界バドミントンに向けて、いい流れが来ているかなと思います。
Momota is currently the most successful men's singles player this season, with 5 titles under his belt. His closest rivals, Xie and Axelsen, will not contest the championships. Jonathan Christie and Cho Chien-chun are the other multiple title winners. Cho seems to be peaking at the right time, with big wins at the Indonesia Open and Thailand Open in July. Having also beaten Momota last year, Cho has certainly put himself amongst the serious title contenders.
Performance much better than before, and we find many weaknesses with me, and change my mind, and many things I changed, so just I can push my opponent now. So who I play, I think will be fine because I will play my best. Yes, I think I just one by one because everything is difficult to say it. Maybe wrong. I think my opponent is very difficult to play because everyone focus in a big tournament. So am I.
Christie, meanwhile, is one of the few players to get the better of Momota this year at the Malaysia Open. Despite losing to Momota in the final of the Japan Open, Christie remains optimistic about his World Championships campaign.
Dengan hasil ini saya cukup percaya diri bisa melaju lebih jauh lagi di World Championship, dan saya berharap persiapan saya benar-benar maksimal untuk bisa bermain baik di World Championship. Pastinya World Championship walaupun berjalan 1 tahun sekali juga seperti layaknya Japan Open, Indonesia Open, All England, tapi World Championship mempunyai gengsinya sendiri, mempunyai kejuaraan yang benar-benar prestisius, dan pastinya saya ingin memberikan yang terbaik di kejuaraan dunia.
Anthony Sinisuka Ginting will also be carrying Indonesian hopes as the nation hunts for their first men's singles crown since 2005. Meanwhile, India's trio of qualifiers, Kidambi Shrikant, Samir Verma and Sai Praneeth, look to achieve what no Indian has done before and win a title at the Worlds. Multiple silver medalist Lee Chong-wei's retirement will be keenly felt. Malaysian fans will hope Lee Zijia and Liu Darren can step up and deliver.
I think this is my first time to compete in World Championship, and I'm quite excited also. I don't want to make a target also, and yeah, I just want to enjoy my first World Championship also, and yeah, do my best.
Lee will have to contend with a tricky first round encounter against Brazilian Igor Coelho, who has delivered his fair share of upsets in the past. Cho, meanwhile, will need to bring his A-game against Denmark's Hans Christian Solberg Vitingus. 10th seed Samir Verma will be up against Thailand Masters champion Loh Kian Yu of Singapore, while former world number 2 Jano Jorgensen locks horns with French ace Brice Levedez in the must-watch first-round matchups. Women's singles reigning champion Carolina Marin also withdrew from the World Championships as she was unable to recover fully in time from the anterior cruciate ligament injury to her right knee that she suffered at the Indonesia Masters in January. Meanwhile, China have gone 5 editions without winning the women's singles title at the World Championships. The responsibility for ending that unwelcome streak will fall on the shoulders of Chen Yufei, He Bingjiao and Han Yue, who've been confirmed for Basel. Before 2013, China won 15 of the 17 previous titles. Chen Yufei will be China's big hope to reassert their supremacy. She has had an excellent season so far, winning the Yonex All England Open, the Yonex Swiss Open, the Crown Group Australia Open and the Thailand Open, as well as spearheading China's Sudirman Cup charge.
我觉得还是一场比一场好吧，然后我觉得还有一点时间，自己还有机会去尽快调整过来吧。我觉得还没有到最好的状态，主要还是注意伤病嘛，对，尽快治疗，然后不要再有新的伤病。
All eyes will also be on Chinese Taipei's Tai Tzu-ying, who will be keen to erase her misfortune at the Worlds. Tai, for all her exploits on the circuit, has yet to win a World Championships medal.
我觉得还是回去先专注在训练跟自己调整身体上面的状况吧，不要受伤。
While India's top shuttler Pusala V. Sindhu will be looking to make it third time lucky after finishing runner-up in the last 2 editions of the World Championships.
I think it's so far been good, and I think I need to improve a lot more. And yeah, I think everybody's of same standards. It's just that on that day, who plays well and gives their best is a winner. And I think you're gonna have the same players again and again. You'll have to play against them again and again. So you have to be very well prepared for from the first round.
Japan's Akane Yamaguchi is one of the hot picks for Basel, having clinched successive titles in Jakarta and Japan last month. With 4 titles to her name this season, she and Chen are the most successful players on tour at the moment.
まだ世界選手権まで多少期間があるので、このいい状態を保てるようにまた練習などを頑張っていきたいなっていうふうに思いますし、世界選手権は世界選手権でまた、一から、自分の精一杯のプレーができるようにしていきたいなと思います。
Over the past 24 editions, the World Championships has delivered numerous history-making moments.
And Carolina Marin has achieved what no European player has achieved.
One such milestone came at the 2005 World Championships in Anaheim, when men's doubles competitor Tony Gunawan became the first player to win gold medals for 2 countries. After his 2001 victory with partner Halim Haryanto for Indonesia, Gunawan repeated the feat in 2005, partnering Howard Buck to give the United States its first medal in the competition. Tony Gunawan takes us through that momentous week.
Actually, that time my target is only quarterfinals. As I remember, realistically, me and Howard, we are ranked 13, and we never win Super Series. We win, US Open, Dutch Open, those, and then quarterfinal we're gonna play Jens Eriksson, which is ranking number 1.
Nice recovery. Howard Bach lost his racket during that rally.
So we achieved that quarterfinal. So and then in my head morning, I'm like, okay, I get my goal right now. So if I can go more, why not? Right? Then we won.
That's it. That is it. The upset that this crowd came to see. The upset this crowd came to cause. The American pair of Howard Bach and Tony Gunawan win in straight sets over the #1 seeded Danish pair of Jens Eriksen and Martin Lundgaard Hansen.
And then same thing, semi-final, if I can go one more, why not? So it just keep doing that way.
Unbelievable put away by Tony Gunawan. Anticipates so well at the net. Just keep coming forward. Great counter-attack by Tony Gunawan. Really anticipates to come in, turns defense into attack all the time.
They'd like to upgrade for silver or gold. And the Americans will play for the World Championship gold.
Yeah, that's why. And then when during final, it just dream come true. It just I think pressure is on them, and we have nothing to lose. We already there. Like I said, yeah. And then behind us, all the spectator behind us, and then it's all happened so fast. Again, like I don't expect to win at all. And then when we won a game, one I remember is third game. A third game when we losing 11-9, I ran out of gas already. I'm like so tired. Already ran out of gas because training-wise we're not really intense here. I have school, I have job, not really intense. I only prepare 2 months before every day starting training again, and then so 11-9 I'm like getting tired, and then we got 2 points, so 11-all. That's I kind of like feel second win because I think Chandra and Sigurd a little bit like, then I can feel it like, oh, they also pressure too, like feel difficult for them too. So it kind of like coming second wing, then keep pushing me every point.
Time for a quick break, but stay with us as we turn our attention to the doubles in our build-up to the TOTAL BWF World Championships 2019.
世锦赛的话，我觉得希望能一场一场的打好吧。其实也是说朝着冠军去的。
In men's doubles, Zhang Nan will have his eye on history when the TOTAL BWF World Championships 2019 begins in Basel. Should the Chinese great capture the men's doubles gold with Liu Cheng, he'll join the elite 5-time winners club alongside Park Ju-bong, Lin Dan and his former partner Zhao Yunlei. Still only 29, time is on Zhang's side, but recent form is not. Zhang and Liu have done little of note since reaching the semi-finals of the Fuzhou China Open last year. Instead, it's the Indonesians that are looking most likely to emerge winners of this discipline. World number 1 duo Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo lead 4 Indonesian qualifiers. The Minions will be hoping to end their jinx at the World Championships this year after winning successive titles in Indonesia and Japan.
Yeah, of course, it's a major tournament and it's one of our main goals for the years. So, but we don't want to think too far, but just enjoy the game and just doing our best every time.
Of course, we won't get champion there because we never get the medals in the World Champ. So we will do our best.
Gideon and Sukamuljo have continued their impressive run on tour, bagging 4 titles already in 2019. While their senior compatriots Muhammad Hassan and Hendrik Setiawan will be looking to improve on their dream season, which so far has seen them win 2 trophies. A win for the duo would see Setiawan draw level with his retired compatriot Liliana Natsir and 4 others on 4 gold medals.
Ya, mungkin di World Champ semua pemain bisa jadi juara ya di sana. Jadi ya intinya dari diri kita lebih fokus lagi mungkin nanti di World Champ, tapi ya fokus ke match satu demi satu pertandingan.
Yang penting kita tetap percaya diri tapi tidak over confidence juga ya. Jadi kita harus yakin sama kemampuan kita dengan pengalaman kita. Tapi ya kalau yang bilang tadi semua orang punya kans buat menjadi juara di sana.
Japan have never won a men's doubles title at the Worlds and are hoping one of their 4 qualified pairs can turn things around this time. Last year's runners-up Takeshi Kamura and Keigo Sonoda, as well as Asian champions Hiroyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe, will primarily carry the nation's hopes, having already won titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour and being accustomed to performing in the biggest events.
世界選手権では昨年銀メダル取ったんですけど、本当に今年は金メダルをしっかり狙っていけれるように準備したいと思います。
そうですね、世界選手権という大きな大会ではあるんですけど、本当にレースの1大会に限りないので、本当にどの大会も大事ですし、まずはもう本当にコンディション的にもすごくコンビネーション的に悪い、あまり良くないので、その中で、今回やっとベスト4に残ったっていうイメージがあるので、まずはそこをしっかり調整して、もっともっとレベルを上げていかないと、またコンディションを戻さないと、やっぱり世界選手権ではいい結果を残せないと思うので、まずそこをしっかり目標にしてやっていきたいなと思います。
All the seeded pairs in the doubles disciplines have a bye in the first round, but there are several thrilling matches to look forward to among the rest of the field. Chinese Taipei's Lu Qingyao and Yang Po Han go up against European Games gold medalists Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge. German number 1s Mark Landsfuss and Marvin Seidel take on Singapore stalwarts Danny Bawa Krishnanta and Lo Qianhian, while Tom Jiquel and Ronan Labarre of France clash with India's Manu Achari and Reddy B. Sumit. Japan are a formidable force in women's doubles, and with 4 pairs having qualified within the top 7 rankings, they're overwhelming favourites to win.
誰と当たってももう強いので、しっかり、自分たちは自分たちのプレーをもっともっと強くなれるように頑張っていけたらと思っているので、そうです。すいません。
Shiho Tanaka and Koharu Yonemoto, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota, Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara, Misaki Masutomo and Ayaka Takahashi have all been successful this season, with Fukushima and Hirota leading the way with 3 titles. China have a strong cast, with resurgent pair Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan leading their charge. They're backed by Du Yue and Li Yunhui, who won their first tour title of the year at the Yonex German Open and reached the Malaysia Open and Thailand Open finals.
然后他们强，但是我们能逼迫自己，就是督促自己更强吧，我觉得。还是每一场把过程做好吧，然后结果自然而然就出来了。这每年的大赛其实都是我们的终极目标吧。我觉得这个比赛就是其他的比赛都是为了世锦赛做铺垫吧。我觉得。
Koreans Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young have exploded onto the badminton scene this year with 3 tour titles, the biggest of which was the Super 750 Daihatsu Yonex Japan Open 2019 crown. They produced some inspired performances this year, dispatching some of the best women's doubles pairs en route to their victories. They'll definitely be the dark horses in Basel, looking to repeat Korea's success in Switzerland in 1995, when Gil Young-ah and Jang Hae-ok won Korea's only women's doubles world championship.
말 그대로 퀸샵에서 처음으로 이제 파트너를 맡은 지 얼마 안 돼서 운 좋게 우승을 하게 되었는데 이제 좀 기분이 너무 좋고 또 일본 선수들이 잘하고 있는데 거기서 이겼던 것도 기분이 너무 좋고 이거를 좀 더 자신감으로 생각하고 계속 경기에 나가면서 이어나갈 수 있도록 할 예정입니다.
Intriguing opening clashes in this category will see the top Canadian and Australian pairs respectively lock horns as Rachel Honderich and Kristen Sai face Satyana Mapasa and Gronya Somerville. India's number one doubles duo Ashwini Ponnappa and Reddy and Sikki will need to be at their best against Chinese Taipei's Chang Qinghui and Yang Qingtun, while England's Chloe Birch and Lauren Smith must overcome Russians Ekaterina Bolotova and Alina Davletova to keep their tournament ambitions alive. The mixed doubles title is China's to lose. The form book is overwhelmingly in favour of Zheng Zewei and Huang Yaqiong, who qualified in first place, followed by their teammates Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping. The two pairs have won a combined 9 titles so far this season, Wang and Huang's recent victory in Bangkok giving them a 5-4 edge over their compatriots. Their rivals trail far behind.
世锦赛的话，我觉得希望能一场一场的打好吧。其实也是说朝着冠军去的，然后但是别一下展望太远，还是说一场一场打好，然后先做好自己吧。
我认为我们其实对手有很多，现在是排名前几的水平，其实大家都差不多有赢有输。我觉得我们最重要的是做好自己，然后准备好对抗。
Among the few partnerships to have beaten the Chinese pairs are Japan's Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, Thailand's Dechapol Puavaranukro and Sapsiri Teratanachai, and Malaysia's Chan Peng Sun and Goh Liu Ying, all of whom have qualified in the top 5. All 3 are also title winners on tour this season and will be heartened by those achievements.
ไม่ได้กลัวครับก็อยู่ที่วันนั้นเราทำตามแผนที่เราเตรียมไว้ก่อนแข่งได้หรือเปล่าก็แต่ต้องคิดไปทีละรอบครับอย่าเพิ่งไปคิดรอบถึงรอบนึงก็ตอนนี้ก็ไม่ใช่แค่เฉพาะจีนที่น่ากลัวก็ตอนนี้ทุกประเทศก็ตอนนี้เริ่มเก็บคะแนนแล้วทุกคนก็ประมาทไม่ได้ครับก็ต้องคิดไปทีละรอบ
因为世锦赛每个球员都会很专注在那个世锦赛，所以我们自己当然也是要放更多的心机去备战，就是尽量把那个状态调到最好。
我们不可能像他们年轻那么快，然后我们应该在这方面就是tactical的这个方面来胜他们。
最强应该还是中国那2队吧。可是现在世界前10的选手都有那个机会，只不过是他们可能会稍微机会比较稍微大一点点。
Europe's best medal prospects are in this category too, with European Games winners Marcus Ellis and Lawrence Smith of England. Their compatriots Chris and Gabby Adcock haven't had a great season so far and hope they can turn it around in Basel. It's an uphill task for many of the European pairs competing in the opening round. England's Ben Lane and Jessica Pugh will be up against Pranav Jerry Chopra and Reddy and Sikki of India. French number 1s Tom Jikel and Delphine Delroux will also have to get past Indian opponents Sakwat Sairaj Rankireddy and Ashwini Ponnappa to stay alive in the competition. Denmark's Nicholas Knorr and Sarah Tigerson, meanwhile, have a tricky battle against Hong Kong's Chang Tak-ching and Ng Wing Yung. Well, now that you're all geared up, remember to check your local listings and join us for the live action from 19th to 25th August. Find out who will be crowned the World Champions in 2019.
Sport at its very best. Here we go, look at this. That's a lovely moment.
What a fantastic match.
The fans here on their feet. It's done it. Oh my goodness.
That's it for this special preview. Remember to log on to www.bwfworldchampionships.com for all the latest news and features on the TOTAL BWF World Championships 2019. Bye-bye.